Hi, I'm Matt Bird, and these are the Secrets of Story. Today's tip is that the audience only cares once the hero cares. It's the worst possible way to begin a movie, with a long montage showing the history of an alien civilization.
Billions of years ago, a race of immortals harnessed the most powerful force in existence, the emerald energy of willpower. These immortals, the guardians of the universe, built a world from where they could watch over all of existence.
Mars. So you name it and think that you know it. The Red Planet. No air, no life. But you do not know Mars, for its true name is Barsoom.
These montages represent a fundamental misunderstanding of how stories work. They assume that the audience is going to care about the story itself. The fact is, the audiences can't really care about the story. They can only care about the hero. We're only going to care about all this background once the hero cares about it. Andrew Stanton was the writer and director of John Carter, and when he got notes from the Pixar Brain Trust, they all said, why don't we discover Mars through John Carter's eyes when he arrives, like we did in the book? But Stanton said, no. Here's his actual quote. That's lazy thinking, guys. If I do that, then 30 minutes in, I'm going to have to stop the film to explain the war and Deja and who everybody is, and we're going to have even bigger problems. But the Brain Trust was right. When the movie was released, audiences laughed it off the screen. Nobody cared about the history of Mars. Stanton had it backwards. It may seem sad to hear that audiences will never care about your story, but it's actually great news, since it makes your job a lot easier. It's hard to get an audience to truly care about your hero, but the upside is that's all you've got to do. Stanton put himself in an impossible position. His movie had 5 unrelated framing sequences, and he expected his audience to find a new way to care about each one, but we weren't going to care about Mars until John cared about Mars. This is true for all kinds of exposition. Exposition gets a bad name, simply because it's often in the wrong spot. The James Bond movies are particularly infamous, which is why you have this character in the Austin Powers movies.
Hello, Austin. I'm Basil Exposition with British Intelligence.
Indeed, in the weaker Bond movies, he just walks into the office and gets an info dump.
I think you know Jim Fanning, our art expert.
Yes, hello, Jim. James?
Do you know what this is?
But in the better movies, we meet Bond on a mission. And it's only when things get all bollocksed up and Bond really demands to know what's going on that we get the info dump, and now it works. This scene happens an hour into the movie. It also takes advantage of that time-tested way of hiding exposition, the walk and talk.
For years he was involved with a man we knew as Le Chiffre, private banker to the world's terrorists.
Exposition should always be withheld until both the character and the viewer are demanding to know it. If the audience cares, we'll care, every time. Otherwise, you have no chance. So that's another Secret of Story. For more great tips just like this one, be sure to pick up my book, The Secrets of Story, Innovative Tools for Perfecting Your Fiction and Captivating Readers. Just click this link right on your screen and you can order the book right now. Thank you so much.